Hello students, welcome to Jagannath Mathematics Tutorials. So today we are going to discuss the KEAM 2025 Mathematics Solutions, and we have launched a crash course for KEAM 2026 at very affordable prices. So now it's a crash course and its price will be 5,999 only. Those who are interested can contact on this number. Alright, so now we are going to discuss the KEAM 2025 mathematics detailed solution. So here is the first question for all of us. Let U be the universal set and let A and B be any two subsets of U if number of elements in universal set is 25, NA is 14, and NA intersection B is 6, and NA union B is 20. We are asked to find NB complement. Let us understand this through this Venn diagram, right? So here we have two sets. We have set A, right, and then we have set B, and we have a universal set U. Okay, so now we know the formula that NA union B is equals to NA plus NB minus NA intersection B, right? So here, what is the NA union B? That is 20. So 20 is equals to NA. We are given NA as 14, so here we should write 14, and we are not given NB, so keep it as it is, minus NA intersection B is 6, right? So 20 is equals to 14 minus 6, that's 8, plus NB, and if we subtract 20 minus 8, so 20 minus 8 will be NB, which means NB is equals to 12. But wait, we have to find NB complement, right? Now, NB complement means number of element in the complement of B. So, complement of B means all the elements apart from set B, right? Yes. So, that will be all the elements in the universal set minus NB. So NU, that is 25, minus NB, that is 12. So 25 minus 12 is 13. So NB complement is equal to 13. So its option will be option number B. I hope this is clear to all of you. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to this channel. We have our next question, which is this. So given fx is equals to 1 by 7 minus cos x, where x belongs to the set of real number, then we are asked to find the range of f. Now, we all know that cos x lies between minus 1 to plus 1, right? Yes. Now, when I multiply by minus 1, so the inequality sign will changes, right? So the inequality sign will change, and minus times minus will be plus, and plus 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, right? Yes. Now, what we are going to do is that when we add, so we add 7 on both sides. So this will not change the sign. When we subtract or when we reciprocate, then it changes the sign. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 is greater than 7 plus minus cos x. So it will be 7 minus cos x is greater than equals to 7 minus 1 is 6, right? Yes. Now, what is the fx? So fx is 1 by 7 minus cos x. Now if I reciprocate it, we all know that the sign of the inequality will change. So the sign of the inequality will change and this will also reciprocate. So now this is the fx. So fx lies between 1 by 8 and 1 by 6. That means what is the range of fx? So range of fx is equals to 1 by 8 comma 1 by 6. So my option number E is correct. Right? Yes. Moving ahead. So now we have our next question. Here we are asked to find the domain of the function, right? So first of all, I want all of you to understand domain of a function. Domain of a function means the set of all possible x for which the function is defined, right? So here we are given fx is equals to square root 7 minus 11x. We know that in square root function we should have a number that should be positive, right? That means 7 minus 11x should be greater than or equal to 0, right? Yes. So now 7 minus 11x is greater than or equal to 0, right? Now what we do is that we transpose this plus 7 to the RHS. When we transpose the plus 7, so the sign of this 7 will change to minus 7, right? And when I transpose minus 11 to the RHS, so now the sign of this minus 11 as well as the sign of the inequality will change, right? Now x will be less than equals to 7 by 11. And from here, if we see this on a number line, we can clearly observe that this is 7 by 11. So x is from minus infinity to 7 by 11. That means what will be the domain? Minus infinity to 7 by 11. So option C is the correct answer. Alright, moving on. Now here we are given two sets, set A and B. They are two finite sets. Now NA is equals to 7, means the number of elements in set A is 7 and we are given the number of relations from A to B is 128 and we are asked to find NB, right? So we know that we have a formula for it. Let's see this. We know that if number of element in A is m, number of element in set B is n, then total number of relationships or total number of relations from set A to set B is equals to 2 to the power m into n, right? So here total number of relations will be equal to, from set A to B, from set A to set B is equals to 2 to the power, here m is 7 and we don't know n, so let's take this as NB, right? And we are given the number of relations from A to B is 128, so we should write here 128 is equals to 2 to the power 7 into NB. Now let NB is equals to x, right? So here we can write it as 7 into x. So now 128 can be written as 2 to the power 7 and this is equals to 2 to the power 7x. Now the bases are same, that means the powers are equal, right? Yes. So now 7x is equals to 7 dividing both sides by 7, we get x is equals to 1. Now, what was x? X was the cardinality of b. That means nb is equals to 1. So, the correct option is option number D. So, next we have this. Find the value of 1 plus iota to the power 10. Now, here many students make a mistake of expanding it in binomial theorem like this 10c 0 and then so on, right? So this is a time taking way, so we won't do it like this. So first we will see 1 plus iota square, which is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? Now 1 square is 1 plus iota square is minus 1 plus 2i. So 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled out. Now you have 1 plus iota whole square is equals to 2i. Now they are asking you for this. So 1 plus iota to the power 10 means 1 plus iota square whole to the power 5. Because we know that a raised to the power m is equals to a to the power mn, right? Yes, so now we will just find it. 1 plus iota to the power 10 is 1 plus iota square whole to the power 5. Now 1 plus iota square is equals to 2i, so 2i to the power 5, this is equals to 2 to the power 5 into iota to the power 5. 2 to the power 5 is 32 into I, 5 is I, so it will be 32i. So the option will be option number D. If you found this video useful, then please share it with your friends and to your juniors as well. Moving on to the next question. Now we have this. The value of iota cube plus iota 4 plus iota 5 and so on plus up to I to the power 93 is equal to what, right? Now here there are two methods to solve it. First, by the sum of a finite GP, we can do that also, but we are using a pattern to solve it. We know that the sum of 4 consecutive powers of iota is equal to 0. Yes or no? Because if you see I square is minus 1, I cube is minus I4 is 1, right? So if I add them, I plus iota square plus iota cube plus iota 4, so it will be iota minus 1 minus iota plus 1. So they cancel out each other and we are left with 0. Now the very first thing to find here is that how many terms are there. So how to find how many terms are there is you simply check it is starting from where. So it is starting from 3, right? And it is ending at 93. So 93 minus 3 plus 1. So it will be 90 plus 1. So 91 terms are there. Okay. Now in this we will divide it by 4 to check how many terms like this, the consecutive terms cancels out. So and check the remainder. You need to find the remainder. Okay. So 91 by 4 if you do, so the remainder will be 3, right? The quotient will be 22 and remainder will be 3. Now what is this remainder? Remainder, we have the consecutive terms left, which is I cube, I4, I5. Okay, so the remaining terms are I cube plus I4 plus I5. Now we know that I cube is minus I and I4 is plus 1 and I5 is I. So this will get cancelled out and the answer will be 1. This is the correct answer, right? Yes. We can do it this way also, or we can have one more method to solve it. Let's see that, okay? Yes. Let me write the question. So the question was I cube plus I4 plus I5 and so on plus up to I to the power 93. Now see here, it's like a finite GP series. Yes or no? So what's its first term? The first term is I cube. That means here A is I cube. What is the common ratio? That's I4 by I cube, which is I, right? And how many terms are there? Terms will be 91 terms are there, right? Yes. Now we will use the formula of Sn, right? Sum of it. So Sn is equals to A into 1 minus r to the power n by 1 minus r. So Sn will be equals to A is I cube, 1 minus r is I to the power n is 91 by 1 minus r is I, right? Now Sn will be, what is I cube? So I cube means minus I, 1 minus I to the power 91. Let's solve this. We know this. How to solve is that we divide it by 4, right? So 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8 again. So it is, the remainder is 3, so it will be I cube by 1 minus I. So my Sn will be equals to minus I, 1 minus, so this I cube is minus I by 1 minus I. So my Sn will be minus I, 1 plus I by 1 minus I, right? Now that we have solved it, let's see. So Sn will be minus I square by 1 minus I. So it will be minus I plus 1 by 1 minus I. So it's the same. So we cancel out and we get Sn equals to 1. That means what was Sn? So this series is equal to 1. So whichever way is easy for you, you can go and check. You will always get the correct answer, right? So I hope this is clear to all of you, and this one homework question for all of you. You need to find this and we shall discuss it in our next session. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.